commentaries I've seen in 3 years at AGDQ. Keep it up. Also have G. Chris donating $30 and saying, "Hi GDQ, looking forward to another year of awesome speed running. Good luck to all the runners." We couldn't agree more, G. Chris. I am Prolix, your host for the first couple of games here, and on behalf of Games Done Quick, its staff, the volunteers, and runners, it is my honor and privilege to welcome you all to Awesome Games Done Quick 2018. We'll be live all week, 24/7 from Herndon, Virginia, powered by Twitch, raising money for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. We have more upcoming incentives for you when you donate at GamesDoneQuick.com. You can choose an incentive for your money to go toward. It may be to name a save file or a character after yourself or someone that you love. You could get extra levels played like we did here in Crash 3 NST. And Lito Nintendo donated $10 toward our next incentive. That'll be the Splat 2 dance party. They said, want to see that Splat 2 dance party. You can check out the details on the website. Have a few donations here. People already excited, thinking long-term in the marathon here, talking about our donation total. $100 from Alien Gar says, "Let's go for an amazing week of speedruns. Let's raise $2.5 million this year and show to the world that the French community is the best." Thank you, Alien Gar. And also, Mott donated $50 saying, "2 million hype? Forget that. Let's go for 3. And then Executor donated $20 and says, "Always love watching these. Been watching since AGDQ 2012. Let's beat the donation total this year." And speaking of 2012, one of our sponsors here is the Yeti, and they have been supporting Games Done Quick events since 2012. They're our official merchandise sponsor at AGDQ 2018. We thank them so much for their support. You can get official AGDQ t-shirts and more. Just visit them at theyeti.com. We thank you so much once again. Some love for the couch on that last run as well. Carlito NSP donating $50 and says, "Donating for Spike Vegeta because he has a great haircut." David 16 donated $20 and said, "First time donating, great event for a great cause. Good luck to all the runners, and shout out to Spike Vegeta who first introduced and got me watching speedrunning." We received $20 from Old Hoovian, who says, "Another GDQ, another donation spree. So happy to see another one of these great marathons. Let's get that DKC RBO," referring to the Donkey Kong Country Reverse Boss Order Run incentive that will be available right now. Anonymous coming through for us. Speaking of that upcoming incentive for Splatoon 2, they donated $20. Said, "What's up, AGDQ? I need to see that Splatoon 2 dance party at the end of the run." Thank you, Anonymous. We appreciate your generosity. As we set up for the next run, Awesome Games Done Quick will return after these brief messages. Welcome back to Awesome Games Done Quick 2018. I'll read some more donations for you. We have $100 from Anonymous, who commented, "Shoutouts to everyone behind the scenes that helped make what I'm sure will be another amazing GDQ event happen. Best of luck to all the runners. Remember to stay warm." Indeed. The international contingent chiming in, $20 from Anonymous, who says, "From Quebec, Canada, congrats on all your work, and good luck for the rest of AGDQ." We also have CJ98 donating $5 and saying, "Hello from England. As always, AGDQ is the best post-Christmas January blues-crushing event. Thank you to all involved, and here's to a great week." Up next, as you can see on your screen, we have Ratchet and Clank New Game Plus, ran by ThaRixer. And you may recognize some of the people on the couch as well from some of our prior runs. And on deck is Splatoon 2, an any percent run by Tones Ballones. You know, Tones opened up AGDQ 2016 with a run of the original Splatoon, so I really look forward to that one because his Splatoon run was great. So I'm sure he'll do a bang-up job with Splatoon 2 as well. He's ran some other things too that were pretty interesting. Fast Racing Neo at SGDQ 2016, and I look forward to that. So stay tuned for ThaRixer and then Tones Ballones showcasing some games here for us. Let me showcase some donations here for you. We've got $5 from $5 Man, who says, "It is I, $5 Man. Prepare to be given $5. And Sandolphin donating $55.55 with a comment, "Me donating at AGDQ? That's never happened before." So cross that one off your bingo cards, everybody. Some love for our last run. I'll just make sure to cover Depcow with $15 saying, "So happy to see NST at AGDQ. Good luck with the rest of the run, J Hobbs, and shout outs to everyone in the NST community." Thank you so much, Depcow. So again, the next incentive we have for you guys is a Splatoon 2 dance party. Check out the details on that one on the website, but we'll be getting the couch and the crowd involved as much as we can if that incentive is met. Also, a word on prizes right now. Of course, the grand prize is always available all week long. All you need to do is donate $150, and that can be cumulative over the course of the marathon. So let's say you donate $50 now, and then on Tuesday, when you hear my voice again, you donate another $50. And then on Saturday, the last time I'm hosting, you donate $50 yet again. That'll get you to $150. You'll be qualified for that bundle. Official rules for the sweepstakes are on the website, gamesdonequick.com. So feel free to check them out for eligibility requirements and what have you. Mafia Guido donated $50 and said, "I'm donating to ensure that the link to the past randomizer run is validated. Always validate the run." So they are referring to the randomizer bid war at the end of the week on Saturday. Whether we open the validation chest, that happens after the Moldorm 2 fight. For those who aren't aware, the idea being there's probably won't be anything in that chest that you need at that point. But if you don't open it, you're disqualified, your run's not valid. So decide now with your dollars when you donate whether the run should be validated or not. A little bit more love for Crash Bandicoot here. Before I move on, just wanted to get to Berserker, who donated $50 and said, "I remember playing Crash when I was younger. Glad I got to see it broken." Thank you, Berserker. And Twilight Dusk donated $5 saying, "Time for another fantastic AGDQ, and I can't think of a better game to start off with than the one I played as a kid. My grandparents had a PS1 with no memory card, and this was one of 3 games they had, so it was always a challenge to get further than last time. Maybe if I knew the speedrun strats back then, I could have managed to beat the game. Good luck on this run and every run for the whole marathon." Hule donated $50 and said, finally able to spare some money after years of watching, so take all the money I could spare for this amazing event. The MM donated $150, said, good luck to all the runners watching on the couch with my wife and son. And Echo Abrams also donated $150 and said, I've been watching GDQ since the beginning, and I was still in college. Over the years, as my career has advanced, I've been able to donate more and more. I'm super excited to be a part of this awesome event. Thank you, Echo Abrams. We're excited to have you along. Thanks for helping out. Thanks for the donation. Good luck on those prizes. And we're still setting up here for Ratchet and Clank, everyone. So I'll keep up with the donations here. Ellipsis donated $100 and said, this is my 5th time attending a GDQ in person, but my first AGDQ since my dad's cancer diagnosis. Suddenly, what we're doing here feels a lot more personal. I'm so proud of what the speedrunning community does with this event. And thank you for that message, Ellipsis. We appreciate it. With that, we'll be going back over to the main stage and the couch. We've got ThaRixer with Ratchet and Clank New Game Plus for you right now.
What's up, guys?
Woo! Yeah!
Let's go.
Hey, this place is pretty familiar.
Yeah, what's up? Okay, so welcome to Ratchet and Clank NG Plus. I'm ThaRixer. I came all the way from Denmark to run this. I may not sound like it, but I did. It was a long flight. Don't ask about it. I got some nerds on the couch.
Yep.
I'm Spike Vegeta.
I was here already. You know me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, hi. I'm Zem. I run a lot of rat games, and I also sing sometimes, but I'm not singing today.
Hey, so do I, but I don't sing. And then we got Jazzberry here. He's a Jack runner, and we got Ratchet Mania, Ratchet and Clank Size Matters runner. And before we start the run, I want to talk about how funny it is that 5 years ago at AGDQ 2013, we actually had Ratchet, the same game in the category, Ratchet 1 NG Plus, ran as the second game in the marathon, and we're almost down by a whole hour in the category.
Wow.
The world record now is 21 minutes, and that run was actually the world record at the time, because no one did a run.
Yeah.
It was a 1:16,
yeah.
and we're down to a 21 now.
Wow.
So. Zem here is going to explain what NG Plus is, and then we're going to get started.
Yeah, so the conceit behind NG Plus, the NG Plus categories are the most popular, most action-packed categories in the Ratchet series. Essentially, New Game Plus is what it stands for, and it is a run where you already have the items and everything unlocked from the very beginning. And a lot of people might think that it's really cheap, but you're going to see what it allows us to do, almost immediately. So.
Yeah,
without further ado.
The only things that don't really carry over are gadgets, right? That you got to pick up along the way.
You have to pick up coordinates for different planets. You have to pick up gadgets, and that's really it. You have all the weapons and all the other things that you really need. So
I'll just do this.
Okay.
Let's just begin the run, and we'll hopefully it goes well. A lot of things can go wrong. A lot of things can go right. So we'll see. Is tech ready? I'm gonna count down from 4 because that's just the way we time this game. Yeah, it's just like,
right.
Well, like, you know how like before the run starts, it has like a...
Sure, it's got the intro. Yeah.
You guys ready? Yeah.
Yeah, that dude is ready.
Yeah.
They are so ready.
Oh my
They're
God.
ready.
Okay.
They have been outside for 12 hours.
It's going to be from 4. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. It's a little off. It's fine.
Close
It's all good. Close enough.
So
All right, let's go.
All right, you want me to start all this stuff off? At the very beginning here, you're going to see he's using the Walloper. The Walloper is normally like a rocket punch item, but he's going to use the rocket aspect to store velocity. And he's going to use an in-level movie to keep all of his momentum, be able to go through the whole planet, or just like this. And he's finished. So
Already.
Thank you.
That's a really great Veldin one. A lot of stuff can go wrong there, but he nailed it. Here, coming up, we have Novalis. Exact same idea. He's going to be rocket punching using the Walloper to the end of the level. He's going to come back. He's going to show off a tech here where you can actually swap weapons while you are in an in-level movie. That's what he's using currently to store his momentum. So he's going to punch, he's going to pause, he's going to activate an in-level movie, he's going to double-tap triangle. He has the Rhino selected as the other weapon. That's like the huge rocket launcher. You're going to see he's going to have it out. He's going to fire, kill those enemies, which you have to do.
Nice. He made
Skill
it.
point,
get the
let's
skill
go! Woo! Skill point. Yo, I got that in the marathon. That's cool.
You get the skill point from just downing one of the flying rockets, so a missile just hit it.
Yeah. Good
So-
cycle on that.
Yeah. So that's a great start so far. Now we're going to Kerwan.
This is the planet where we buy the helipack, which, as you see, I've been doing a lot of side flips. That's because I don't have the ability to long jump yet. And we're going to do that. So I'm going to head my way over to the shop by using these walloper punches. That one only saves like a second, but you know, a second's a second, so we got to do them here. So what I'm doing right now is, what we need to explain after we get the helipack is not even about the helipack, it's something completely different. Do you want to go ahead, Zach?
Yeah, sure. So he's going to be using a lot of movement tech here really quickly. First thing is going to be PDA side flips. You're seeing he's using the PDA right now to do infinite jumps. When you get, well, really you don't need the helipack. Once you get it, you can do what are called PDA side flips. You're going to see right here, he's going to long jump out, and he's going to side flip up here. Now this is a tech that was found in 2017. It's still a pretty recent tech, but it's been wildly helpful to the speedrun. Now here you're going to see neutral long jumps. So if you keep the analog stick, the left analog stick neutral, so you no direction the entire time, you start to slowly build up speed, little bit by little bit. And it's just great because in this game, that's what you need to accomplish all of your speed tech. And now here, there's a lot going on here.
Yeah, it's really
now he's
fast.
going to activate a cutscene. I don't even know what you would call this. Like, it's a cutscene skip, sort of, but like, you're not supposed to be able to move right now. He used a gun called the Visibomb to cancel the cutscene loading properly, and so now he can move during the cutscene. The cutscene's going to end, and then immediately go to the next cutscene right here.
Yeah, so you're supposed to be able to walk there, but because I'm on the last train, it just skips to the end. So right here, I have to chase the infobot to the end. So the infobots is just like this is our goal in New Game Plus. We have to just get the infobots because that's the coordinates to the next planets. So there's going to be a lot of like routes that we're going to be skipping. Like for example, on this planet, we're going to be skipping the swing shot, which is like an item you need to play, like to beat the game casually. But we found out a few years ago that you can beat the game without the swing shot.
Yeah. So coming up here, we're going to, this is actually, it's really cool. You're going to see an exercise in good level design that the developers did. They didn't want you backtracking all the way once you get to the end.
I love this about every Ratchet
This is
game.
so awesome. He's going to clip through this wall using a decoy glove. He's going to throw a decoy down. It's going to clip him through the wall. And then he's just going to be at the end of the level.
Yeah.
Right
Oh,
here.
okay.
Yeah, because the
was
way
close.
they design their levels is that the ending is very close to the beginning, so that way, once you've gotten to the end, you just get to leave. Well, if you can get to the end in unintended means, it's pretty cool.
Yo, I heard that golf clap in the back. Give me
It was good.
yeah.
Yeah. Open.
He went through a wall.
That's always impressive, right?
Yeah.
So I always joke that on the last planet, the clip is so easy, you can throw a decoy in the Nile River and still have like a 50-50 shot of clipping through. But this one's actually really hard. So Ricky's going to do a pretty elaborate setup to be able to clip through this wall. And he has to do a lot of positioning of the camera, and it's going to be very delicate. You're going to see him angling some certain things. But if he can get it, that's really incredible, because this is a difficult clip.
Yeah,
it screws up a lot of top runners.
And what's funny is I know Ricky, for a lot of his clips, kind of sets his position of the camera based on the logo on his television or the sides of the TV, which this is obviously a different TV that he's using, so he's going to have to be very careful about that.
Got it.
First
Wow,
try.
excellent job. Not quite over because we got to clip back out, but not nearly as bad.
Doesn't matter.
He does a trick here called pod warp that allows him to just immediately skip the pod
good.
that takes him back.
That was a very nice block.
That was really sick.
Okay, so Zem needs to explain this next crazy trick. This is where the game picks up.
So discovered by a runner named Cinna. This trick is called Cinna Flips. And it's essentially, there are over certain surfaces, only very specific ones, you can chain together side flips or long jumps like infinitely. So he's going to be doing infinite side flips up to the top here, and it's very difficult.
And he's looking for height here, not really speed. If he gets too much speed, he actually won't make it up where he wants to.
Let's
he
go.
got it.
Let's go.
Great job.
Let's go.
Good stuff, man.
Very difficult to execute on that, and we saw it before from Zem too, so you can see it's used in a lot of the categories.
Yeah. And so now he's going to use the decoy to clip through, which basically the movement getting back to the ship is very difficult.
It's being rude.
Yeah.
So he's going to clip through the wall
There we
here
go.
to
Hi,
be able
Cork.
to avoid all that. There's Cork right there.
I don't know. They just put Cork in the wall for some reason. He's not actually in the trailer. They're just like, oh, let's just T-pose him in the wall. No one will find him here. Yeah.
So this is planet number 2 of the back-to-back-to-back hardest planets in the entire run. So what he's going to do first is going to activate a trick called Ghost Ratchet by throwing himself in the mud and pulling himself out using in-level movies and PDA side flips to get back up. So here he's doing it.
You normally do this with the swing shot.
Yeah.
Oh, again, we didn't pick up the swing shot.
Hold on a
so.
second,
now-
guys. Hold on a second. Got it.
And he's going to go all the way into the boss stage with
Very
that.
nice.
Got it.
Past the boss, actually.
See ya.
And he actually avoided a lot of triggers there that would have checkpointed him in a different spot by going all the way around. So by taking that death, it was able to warp him right back to the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is Battaglia. Probably the hardest planet, honestly, out of all of them in the game. You have to do 2 very precise chains, which is like preserving the movement to the end. So we need 2 infobots here. We need the one for Orxon and the one for Gaspar, and both the chains are very, very difficult.
If he gets this, it's going to look sick.
You're hyping me up now.
Got to keep the pressure on, you know?
So far, his movement's been very clean. See,
Yeah,
there
I
goes
hit-
the tree.
Yeah. So if you hit anything in this game, it just eats your momentum all entirely. I can probably still show this off.
Yeah.
Since I have enough speed. If you have enough speed right there, you can clip through the mountain.
There you go.
And yeah, just talk to him.
So this is the tough one of the 2. He has to do a very precise PDA glide right here, and that should be good enough.
I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you can get enough height to land on these pipes, and you can continue the chain from like right here. Okay. I'm gonna do the backup.
Yeah. This is really a very difficult planet. Like, we're saying already how hard it is. It's even harder than it looks. This is the run killer of the entire category.
This is good. Got
There
it.
you go.
Nice.
Yeah. So right there, I got enough speed to hyper strike, which is like the little slam I did there, onto the platform, and I just talked to the guy there.
And ordinarily, you use a boot upgrade right there, the grind boots. and
Yeah.
you skipped right by that.
Yeah, the planet with all the hard clips, there's actually 3 or 4 like paths on that, and one of them is to get the grind boots. You see all these grind rails like all around and stuff like that. That's what you normally need, but we just do that, so yeah. So this is a planet where you play as Clank, and conveniently, when we have in-level movies, we can clip into this pipe, and let's see if I can get this. Get in the pipe. Whee! And we skip the whole planet. There you go.
So the reason that trick happens, that's called Clank proxy. The term proxy comes actually from the Spyro community, and it's essentially a soft lock, like, avoidance mechanism.
Prevent,
where,
yeah.
So if you get caught in a spot where the game has no idea what to do with you, it just launches you straight upwards. And it's like, all right, well, I guess maybe you'll figure it out. Like,
Yeah. In the other categories, you actually don't have in-level movies, so you need to like get into this tree, which is really hard, which you may have seen in the other categories.
yeah. Oh my god, I hate that trick.
So Gaspar's a pretty simple planet. All you need to do is get the pilot's helmet, because on the next planet we're gonna fly this ship, and the only way to fly the ship is with the helmet. I don't know. I guess you can't fly without it. So here's the helmet. It's glowing and stuff, and now it's gone. So by opening the PDA at the end there, the lava drains all your health. It's just a faster way to die. It's pretty convenient. Okay, so I got to talk about my favorite character in the game. He's on this planet. He's got this really nice resort that's being invaded by little poop machines, basically, just flying through the sky.
Yeah.
You'll see what I mean. So, yeah, he's got one whole quote throughout the whole run, and here he is. Hey. Sup. Yeah. The guy. The guy.
I was just gonna say, if you have the FFZ extension, this is the time you should be spamming the guy.
Yeah.
This entire planet. So this planet used to be an auto scroller. It used to just be, like 3 to 4 minutes of just kind of sitting on the raft doing absolutely nothing. But now there's a lot of stuff that Ricky has to do. First, he has to stand on top of here so the fish don't hit him, and he's gonna be using the Visibomb to clear out the fish at the very end of the level. And this is going to trigger what's called Guy Warp. And Guy Warp is a trick, and it sounds really stupid, but it's a really cool trick. If later on, it's gonna do a position check on the guy, and if all the fish are dead when the guy hits a certain position, it warps him to the very end.
Yeah.
And it saves like 30 seconds. It's crazy.
Yeah. No, actually, it saves like 15, I'm pretty sure, but it's still a lot for like this long of a planet.
Yeah. Otherwise, he would
Yeah.
have had to take this long walk all the way across these platforms and stuff. Just not ideal.
Yeah. So we're just gonna kill all these fish. And yeah, so if you want to read some donations, this is probably the time. I'm just going to be clearing these fish.
Yeah, speaking of, Normal Fish donated $21.16.
Oh, thanks for the record donation.
Said, hey Ricky, awesome to see you helping open up the marathon. Good luck on the run, dude.
Thank you.
Also, we received $50 from Lincolnito, who said, hey Ricky, glad to see you back at GDQ to rip a new one in this category, and I had to donate during your run. My OG deadlocked run on SDA will be 10 years old this year, and seeing the RNC speedrunning community go so far makes me so happy. Keep being awesome, all of you.
Shout outs to Lincolnito. He found a glitch in the 80% and All Go Bolts category that's actually still relevant to this day.
Yeah.
Zeller donated $150, simply said, love you all.
Like, love you too. Yeah, I will say that a lot.
Let's share the love.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks.
Jukavid donated $10 and said, I'm so happy to see Ratchet and Clank again this year. So hyped for some robot and Lombax action. Oh yeah! Can't wait.
Okay, so here we are at the end of the level. There's this one fish that likes to hide in the wall. I don't know, that's just this little cave. There you go. He's chilling in there.
I just think that's so cool. How does he even get in there? Like from a game coding perspective, how does he land in that wall?
He was just T-posing in there.
Okay,
The whole time.
Yeah. So right here, I need to clear all the fish from the boat right there. And now I need to hurry over and kill the rest of the fish before the guy reaches that position that Sam was talking about. Oh, I'm at the wrong camera angle. Oh, yeah, I didn't get it.
He was trying to buy something right before he got warped, but unfortunately not able to.
Yeah, that's something you can do while you wait is buy the thruster pack. This is like, it's just like a different pack attachment for Clank.
So this is the only RNG in the entire run. He's going to be killing a lot of these smaller ships as he kills the poop machines. And so, but what he needs from the tiny ships are ammo. And there's two different drops. There's ammo and there's health, and you don't know which one drops which. In the PS4 version, they're different colors, so you can see. But in this game, they don't give you anything. So he just has to kill a bunch and hope he gets the right amount of ammo. And it looks like he's going to be good.
Yeah, that's the one
Very
cycle.
good one
Nice.
cycle.
Nice. Now he's got the O2 mask that's going to let him be out in space on a later planet.
Yeah, it's also going to allow me to breathe on the next planet as well because in the story of the game, this planet Orxon is toxic. So, Clank could only be out there. I should probably explain that there.
So this one, Ricky's gonna really need to focus. This is a really difficult planet. It has a lot of new 2017 tech that has made it so difficult. So he's gonna start by wallopering. He's gonna switch packs and preserve his momentum. He's gonna long jump.
I'll redo
Okay.
it. I'll redo it. It's a pretty difficult.
This
the
is so
beginning-
precise.
Yeah, the beginning's really difficult.
He has the PDA out, which allows him to keep his momentum, but he has to land in very specific spots. You're seeing a tiny inch off, and he can't get it.
I have to land on this.
Excellent.
Yeah, okay.
Nice.
Excellent.
Okay.
That's the hardest part. Now, coming up here, there's an infobot that he has to lure to like 5 different spots. So that's spot number 1. This is spot 2. And he's going to be following this thing all the way around. He can't collect it until it reaches its final destination.
Fuck, so
No items.
Sorry, I had to do that. Yeah, so I have to follow the infobot around. It just goes in like set spots. There's actually a part later on where we skip the Magna Boots when we were playing as Clank earlier. It saves a very, very like minuscule amount of time. But if I PDA side flip up this Magna wall, like normally you would be walking on the wall with the Magna Boots, but this is a little faster than grabbing the Magna Boots as Clank. It's like 2 seconds or something.
I
like
just
that.
got to say, Ricky, I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
That's not what I heard you say when you said Fox only.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, God, okay.
I was like, all right, he just let his one go. All right.
Fox.
Yeah.
Okay.
F-O-X.
That makes a lot more sense.
I'm
He's from
glad I
Denmark,
cleared that
folks.
Oh, yeah. Excuse me.
He was oblivious for like 30 seconds. Like, what?
It's just an animal.
I got you.
Just an animal.
So I got to explain an up warp here. So he has to get to the turret that's on the top of the map, but the turret does not check your Y coordinates. So as long as you're under the turret, but in the position you have to be, it'll up warp you right to the top. So he's gonna.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's okay. That's a little quick one.
Deaths are super fast in this game. That's
Yeah.
why they're used so often for
Did
warps.
someone just try to clap at the death?
So here it is.
Nice.
And he just
Yeah,
up
I
warps
got it,
right
I got
out.
it. Yeah, there
That's
we go.
great.
What I think is great about this is that Zem died during this mission
Why do you gotta
in
bring it
his
up?
last run, and Ricky's not going to let that happen. So clearly, we got to big power difference
No,
here.
I died before. I'm willing to take the small one.
Yeah, this is the big death.
Yeah. Really, there's nothing in this category that can waste you like a minute besides this.
Listen, in my defense, I was trying to swag out. All right. Like,
All right, all right. Whatever you want to say.
So you need to hit like specific parts on the ship here to make it fall down. And yeah, like you can basically just skip the rest of it. Don't worry, I'm not gonna die.
He's getting a little low on the health thing down there in the
you're
bottom
gonna-
left.
oh,
man.
yeah.
All right.
There we
go.
Why did that take so long? Okay, so right here I'm doing, okay, well, great, there you go. Okay, so I do another ILJ here because we forgot to mention that there's the same water surface that's on Rilgar and Umbrus and things like that is also on this planet.
So another really tough planet coming up. This is the OG run killer. I know I've said that probably about 3 planets by now, but I mean it every time, I swear.
There's a lot of run killers, yeah.
So in this one, he's going to start off doing the same exact thing they did on Orxon 2. He's going to wallop her at the very beginning, preserve his momentum. I believe he already has the helipack out. He's going to do a mid-air long jump, which it has to be done very specifically. So he's going to do a mid-air long jump here. He's going to put on the drone device. He's going to use the PDA to preserve his momentum, and he's just going to start long jumping over and over. The drone device protects him from the bullet fire, and he's going to glide into the final cutscene. So you're supposed to do that fight casually. That is the Quark boss fight. But getting over to this platform, you activate the cutscene, and the game can't recognize that you're not supposed to be there. So it's like, oh, well, you clearly beat the boss fight if you're over here. So you can just skip the boss fight entirely and go to the next
That
planet.
was perfect, by the way.
That was
really, really good.
Really,
Yeah.
really great Gimlet.
So on the next planet, we're gonna only play as Ratchet. We don't have Clank because on this planet, Clank is like magnetic to the lightning on the planet. So we're going back to the old strats of just using the Walloper and PDA side flips. This is just another one of those levels where they're like, hey, let's put you another level at the beginning. Yeah, that's a good game like idea. And I'm gonna I'm gonna imitate this cutscene.
No.
Basically, their conversation goes like, "Hey, what? Now that's that's it."
then we're done.
Yeah, that's every cutscene in this game. Basically, you just can't hear it except for the guy. He actually makes out a word.
I tried to convince him on the ice planet that he just did. I wanted him to go up to the top and talk to the one guy because he just goes, "Oh heck."
Yeah, because this like little drill or whatever is broken, so he just goes, "Oh heck."
So coming up, we have the last 3 planets. So this one is tricky. One particular spot of it is tricky, but it also has a really cool spot once you get past this. You're going to glide up this slide. And Ricky, if you want to explain what you're about to do here.
Yeah, so, let me just get up there first. There we go. So they kind of just like left a little part of the slide like on the side. I'm pretty sure this is not how you're supposed to climb back up a slide. I don't even know if you can, but oh wow, I fell back down.
All right. Yeah. Who had fun there, ladies and gentlemen?
I just wanted to take a little detour to have some fun, you know.
Right. Yeah,
Oh, great. That one wasn't as good.
Ratchet wanted to go back for more.
Ratchet's day at the park, man. That's all we got going on here.
Yeah. Oops.
So he's going to do here, and this is one of those tricks, I swear to God, nobody found this intentionally. This is one of those ones that you only find by accident. He's going to throw a decoy at the wall. He's going to use the Tesla Claw to shoot the decoy, and the decoy makes the Tesla Claw pass through the wall and hit the guy on the other side of the
it's like a chain lightning.
lightning.
Chain lightning effect, exactly. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so for the last 2 planets, can you get up there?
He wanted to go back to the
That's not
slide,
a
man.
slide. That's not a slide. Okay.
One more time, I promise.
Mom, let me play 5 more minutes.
All right, so the last 2 planets is Drex Fleet and Velden 2. So on Drex Fleet, they kind of oversaw that you can clip through this little, so you're normally supposed to go backwards with a pod here, but the bottom is not solid. so what I'm gonna do now is I'm just going to do infinite jumps for like a really long time until I reach the other side. And this isn't too bad. This is just, casual. Gonna like little scratch my leg here, just do walk around. Yo, what's up, crowd?
Yeah!
Hey, what's up, guys?
I was hoping he'd fall.
Yeah.
Yo, I can't wave, but sup. All right, maybe I should play the game now.
Yeah, this is, it's kind of funny. These planets, this one and the next one, used to be so hard until we found out that it's faster to just infinite jump from the beginning to the end. And so it's a little anticlimactic, but it's still really cool from just like a perspective of what is going on in this game. So he's gonna clip through the wall here, and this is the very end of the level. He's gonna grab the cutscene and then just peace.
There we go. Okay, so Veldin 2 is the final planet. So what I'm going to do at the beginning of the planet is I'm going to do 21 PDA side flips at the start. Because on my right, there's a gigantic death wall that you need to go really, really high up in order to not die to it. So it does end at some point. And once I'm like high enough, I need to not go low enough so that I don't die, basically. So I'm just going to focus on these. You can take over.
Sure. So he's going to do his his PDA side flips here. I'm going to explain what's going to happen at the very end. So I don't know if the camera was on Ricky while he was doing this, but before the run started, he went to a different file and he killed the final boss. But he didn't end the game. For whatever reason, the game, it doesn't end on the final boss. You have to press a button at the end, and that ends the game. But if you kill the final boss without pressing the button and then load a different file, the memory just gets really messed up and can't tell the difference. And so it thinks that he's already beaten the final boss. And so as you can see, the Planet Destroyer is facing straight up, which only happens after you kill Drek.
Which prevents the final boss from spawning as well.
Yeah, that tower right out there in the middle in the distance that he's running towards, that's where Drek would spawn. That's where the final boss would spawn. But it's in the way, so he thinks it's already, the game thinks that he's already dead.
Real quick, I want to give a shout out to EasyScape for including my reaction of Drek skip. I accidentally discovered this skip that I'm about to do right now, and he put it in one of his videos, and it has like 2 million views or something like that. So yeah, shouts to him.
So we're about to hit time, actually.
Yeah.
He's gonna fly down the final arena. He's gonna press the button, and then that's it.
Yeah, get ready on time, guys.
We get to finish this game with a butt slam. It's great.
Yeah.
All right. As all good games should end.
Hey, we went from Crash with lots of butt slams to this one.
Yeah. All right, and time. 22. Told you.
Nice.
Let's go.
Good job, my man.
Good stuff.
Good job, man.
That's awesome.
All right, hope you enjoyed.
A lot of love for Ricky there during that Ratchet and Clank run. We've got $10 from Kojarax, who says, "Yo, Zem and Ricky, great to see you at this awesome event. Enjoy your time and good luck with the run." Also, $50 from, let me get all these names, Foas, Nano, Scaff, Tab, and Snappy. They say, "Good day, Ricky.